there is a door that is ready to open up for you right now. And you know exactly what is behind this door. You know because you have been co-creating it with the divine for quite some time now. You have been calling in a life of presence, connection, unconditional love for yourself and for others, joy, play, abundance, freedom. You have been calling this in. And you have slowly but surely been separating your ego's desires from these pure soul desires. You have slowly but surely been doing the work on yourself to let go of attachment and to be with what is, and to genuinely and authentically raise your vibration, not through force, not through just thinking happy thoughts, but through actually presencing yourself and giving yourself the love that you've needed. And you are at such a beautiful and critical point on this journey right now, and I am right here with you. Know that if you're new here, hi, welcome. First of all, my name is Michaela, and all of these videos that I create are from my own personal experience, healing and growing and discovering my power to create my reality. And all of the messages that come through are from my own personal relationship with the divine. So always take what resonates and leave the rest. But if you were called here, it's likely because we are on a very similar journey, navigating very similar lessons at this time. And I'm so grateful to have you here. I invite you to come in with an open heart and an open mind. Always use your own intuition and discernment. But the message that came through was that the only thing we need to do to open up this door, to create that key that leads us to that reality, is actually see ourselves and know ourselves the way that the divine sees us and knows us and experiences us at our essence. We have been clouded in our perception of ourselves through trauma, through pain, through experiences that led us to feel unworthy, like we needed to fix ourselves, achieve more, and do more to be worthy of love. We've been clouded. The world has been clouded and confused. Think about how many people out there believe that if they just had the perfect body, they would be deserving of love. If they just had more money, they could finally feel secure. Maybe you've even believed this at some point or another, or still have parts of you who cling on to these things, which is totally okay. This is part of the collective programming that we've been breaking free from. There are so many people out there who are tirelessly chasing after these things to finally feel like they're worthy. And if you're here, it's likely because you have zoomed out of that a little bit. And you have started to see that when we chase after things from these wounded places within us, we are ultimately led on an unfulfilling path where we constantly need more achievement, more validation, more, and it's never enough. And we never truly feel present or grateful or connected. You have actively broken free from that matrix programming, and you have started to do deep work on yourself, to heal those wounds within you, to touch the very core of where they blossomed from the times where you experienced so much pain. And source, the universe, your angels, guides, whatever you connect with as an energy of pure unconditional love, the way that they see you right now in this moment is with so much love, so much gratitude for the work that you're doing here on earth, because you are one of the first ones to break free from that programming and help humanity break out of this loop of suffering. That is you. You have done this. And you're still working on it, and that's okay. There's a lot of dismantling to do. But what Source wants us to know is that our key to that new reality that we are calling in is our ability to see us the way that they see us, the way that the divine sees us. Because in doing so, what happens is we remember that we are the divine, right? Think about it. If you feel disconnected from the way that the divine sees you, you're likely judging yourself. You're likely thinking that there's so much more work you need to do and only seeing the progress that you haven't made, only seeing how far away you feel from that reality that you've been calling in. And with that pain and judgment towards where you're currently at, we create this disconnection from the truth, which is that we have come so far on this journey. And as long as we're focused on what is wrong and seeing ourselves as this project that needs to be healed or fixed, we remain disconnected from that divinity within us. But as soon as we start to call on the divine to show us, show me how you see me, we will start to see that every uncomfortable emotion that we feel, that everything that shows up in our reality that isn't exactly what we want is a gift. Because anytime you're processing something uncomfortable, maybe you find yourself in that space right now where you're purging and cleansing and going through a lot. If we have that voice that comes in and says, oh my God, here we are again. We're stuck. We're never going to be free from this. I can't believe I'm feeling this way again. I just want to be happy. I just want to be free. We block ourselves from seeing the gift and the value and what we came here to learn through the experience of that emotion. We also continue to perpetuate the pain and judgment that keeps these energies manifested within us. So if we can see it the way that Source sees it, we will actually allow these energies to move so much more quickly. And the way that Source sees it is they see the full picture, right? Any emotion that you have coming up within you has roots, has a reason for being there, has something that we still haven't quite understood about ourselves, a lesson that we haven't quite mastered or learned yet within it. And if we can start to understand those connections of, okay, I have this grief and pain coming up within me. And if we get curious the way that Source wants us to about it, right? Oh, I wonder where this is stemming from. We might see, oh, this is coming from that experience in childhood that I never validated. And that experience showed up in this lifetime because I've had many lifetimes where I was invalidated after an experience where I needed time to grieve. Maybe I had to go right back to work after a significant loss or something like that. You see, Source can see the roots to every single emotion that is manifested within us. We can't see that sometimes. And we don't necessarily have to know logically, oh, this was from that memory or this was from that. All we have to know is that all of these emotions are valid. And they are a gift. There's something to learn from these experiences that are trying to move through us and trying to get our attention. And so when we can just deeply understand, I have a reason for feeling what I'm feeling. I'm not going to try to get rid of it. And I want to know and experience this emotion and understand what it's trying to teach me about myself. I want to get to know it. And I want to be able to then see it for what it is. See the value, the little hidden gem inside of what I can learn about myself from this experience, what I can learn about life, how I can become a more compassionate and non-judgmental individual towards myself and towards others. And then what I can let go. What stories within this emotion, what belief systems I formed about myself that are distorted and not true. And that I'm able to now let go of with love because I understand why this showed up and what it was here to teach me. I'm seeing a visual in my mind as, like, let's say you have that emotion of grief within you and it's coming up and you're like, oh, I'm so over this. Go away. I don't want to feel you anymore. I just want to be happy. Why am I here? But then you call in that source energy and you start to get curious and you say, okay, this is here. What do you want to share with me? What do you want me to know? And maybe as you ask that sensation that's coming up, what it wants you to know, it tells you, I need love. I need you to see me. And you realize that you have not truly seen or felt or held yourself in the pain that you went through. And you bring that love to it. Then you can also start to see within it those distortions of I'm not enough, I'm not deserving of love, I'm not deserving of this. And you can hold the emotion while telling yourself what is really true. That is how Source would come in and hold you and take care of you if you call on them, if you call on that love. You will be able to embody that within yourself and hold yourself so much more deeply and see yourself through this incredibly patient and compassionate lens. And so that is the key. Because as you anchor that energy in and you clear through these emotions that are coming up right now, you will have space for these emotions to continue to come up, but it will be automatic for you to embody that divine energy within you. And as you embody that divine energy more and more, that compassion, understanding, grace, patience, that peace, and that knowing that everything that is showing up for you is a gift with a beautiful lesson in it, you soften into what is and completely let go of attachment to what is coming. And when you let go of attachment to things being any different than they are, while knowing that this work you're doing is clearing the way for that to manifest, for that to attract to you, as you hold those two truths, letting go while also holding on to the knowing of what is actually going on, you are forming this key that will automatically open this door. And the other thing that came through was understanding that acclimating to that higher vibration, entering into this new reality, is something that needs to be done gradually, because even though these are elevated emotions we're calling in, happiness, joy, freedom, connection, love, it still can be very overwhelming to let them in all at once. So that is why we're having these moments of expansion. Oh my God, here I am. I'm in the new earth. I'm in my new reality. It's here. It's happening. And then we go into these lows. It's because we are slowly but surely acclimating to this new vibration. And you are going to look back and you're going to realize, oh my God, my reality completely changed. And it didn't happen in one abrupt, it's just here. It's been slowly but surely manifesting. The door slowly opened and I went through it without even realizing it, because I've been so present with what is here. I've started to see everything the way that the divine sees it, because I am the divine. And that is the secret, right? The secret is knowing that you are source. You are the divine. You are the one creating this. And if you really want to embody that source creator energy, you have to speak to yourself like your source, see yourself like your source, hold yourself like you have all the time in the world, like there's no rush, like you are love, like you are the abundance, because you are. It's just a remembering, it's just a realization. And that is what is going to help this new era feel so much more stable for you. Like a walking God on earth you will be, because you will remember the divinity in everything. And it doesn't mean that you won't have those human emotions and human experiences, but your human self is going to be completely connected to your divinity. And it's just going to constantly shower you with that love and with that acceptance and with that trust. Oh, this is showing up for me. And it's going to be natural and quick and effortless. We've had to learn this and it's been hard, but it's not always going to be that way. It's going to be instantaneous. How exciting. So that is the message that came through on how to open that door into your new reality. It is here. It is waiting for you. And how can you be so compassionate with yourself as you learn to remember who you are, to invite in that unconditional love, and even be unconditionally loving with the part of you that struggles with unconditional love, right? Maybe you didn't learn how to be unconditionally loving, and it's a challenge for you to call that in. Maybe you learn to survive through judging yourself and shaming yourself and trying to force yourself to fix all of these problems and seeing negative emotions or uncomfortable emotions as bad. This is a rewiring process of seeing the divine gift in everything and loving yourself unconditionally, seeing yourself clearly. You are doing amazing. The service that you are contributing to this world by doing this healing work is profound. So much of the world is so focused on, oh, we need to fix that, we need to change that, I need to do this outside of me to make this world better, to make my life more comfortable. And you have realized that the only way any of this will change is through us healing within. You have done this without a lot of gratification, without a lot of honor and celebration, even though what you're doing is so huge. So please take this moment with me right now to just celebrate. Invite Source in. Show me what an amazing job I'm doing. Help me to feel that. Help me to know that. Help me to see myself clearly. Help me to cleanse and let go of all distorted programming, of everything that is making me see only lack and limitation. I let it go, and I now shift into seeing from an abundant lens, into seeing through the eyes of love. Show me. Help me to celebrate myself. I'm right here with you, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm giving you a huge hug. Just know, energetically, I am a friend here to hug you and hold you and tell you I'm so proud of you, and I see all the work you've been doing, and I hope that you see yourself, because you are a gift to this world, and Source sees you. I see you. You are being celebrated. So do a little dance party, get excited, and allow that to be something that you anchor in every day. Because you deserve that celebration, you deserve that love, and you deserve to see yourself. And as you do this, watch. Everything is going to change. And it's so exciting in the best possible way. So I love you so much. Thank you for being here on Earth with me at this time and navigating this with me. I would absolutely love to know if this resonated with you in the comments, what it brought up for you, what you're realizing right now, and yeah, just anything that you want to share that would help us to connect more deeply. I love you so, so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.